everyone, Alex of All Trades here, and I am back with a special live stream. I was like, what is that spot beside me? Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. When I bought Clair Obscura, I also bought this game because it actually looked really cool to me. And when I opened it up earlier to mess with the settings and everything, you know, the music played as I was messing with the settings, and I didn't realize it, but I was like, as I was messing with them. So, score on the music, that's like throat singing, Peruvian throat singing. One of the things that it has, which I have complained about to my friends, especially Nameless, and he gets so annoyed at me when I talk about this, is that, like, in Skyrim, you click the right mouse button to do magic in your left hand, and the left mouse button to do magic in your right hand. And I saw this. I'm not the only one who gives a fuck about this. I was like, yes, thank you. Beware of the weirdness. This primordial fog shrouding parts of Avalon can alter both mind and body. Ooh, interesting. So I know this is like a Scrolls-like, and while I didn't like Avowed, I like Oblivion a lot better, and I keep trying with Skyrim, and it's not doing it, so...
The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the Great Escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague, leading people to Avalon.
I like its art, its dark fantasy art style.
And took the island from the Four Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles.
Ooh,
as
with the K.
Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more, and the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop
This is a lot of proper
by
nouns.
any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Nameless actually suggested this to me because I was asking him, like, do you know a first-person, perspective fantasy game that's like that's a decent RPG? I was like, and like, of course everyone would say like the Elder Scrolls games, but I'm like, they're not that good. I think this is all my settings. Dialogues and environment. Yeah, that's actually what I want. All right, we're good. Oh. Okay. Woman, body condition, muscular. Oh, it's just slightly more defined. Yeah. You see, she's got kind of a Gwyneth Paltrow and Iron Man 3 stomach going on. Which, by the way, I just finished watching that for the second time ever today. That's why I thought of it. Oh, it's normal, it's fine. It's always so hard to find a sort of Italian skin tone in these. Just getting darker. Because this would be it if it was lighter, though. Like, because Because it's not necessarily that it's dark, it's just what is the undertone of the skin. Got some faces already. That person looks sad. That person looks Neanderthalish. That's very British with that very narrow upper lip. That's sort of ducky. Yeah, she's eye color. Let's turn her a little bit so I get a little better look on her. There's not many options for eye colors. Some of them are a little freaky. Can't really see her eyebrows that well. There's not a ton of options for character creation. That's fine. Is that just makeup? No, it's also other things. Like that. Of course I do. It's not. That shouldn't surprise anyone that I like that. And oh, it goes into her ears too. That is very cyberpunk, only it's not shaved, it's like braided on the side. It's kind of funny. I like that. That's also very pretty. I don't know why, but it is. Some of these are like a little heavy in the front and like very sparse in the back. Somewhat Viking-ish in some of these. It's very cute, actually. Color. These colors are pretty rich. Mostly my settings are like not the best, but wow, that is so black. Those are actually pretty nice greens. Like this more real red. You can't decide where you want to go with that. is like a crown. Can't really see that one. Isn't that much of an ass? It's per usual? Yeah. Why would you? Yes, I'm cool with this. She looks great. Okay. For players who want to experience the story with a minimal challenge. Enemies are forgiving and resources are plentiful. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. Balanced experience combat is fair but requires focus. Mistakes are punished but recovery is possible. Designed for experienced players. A step up in difficulty. Enemies hit harder and show less mercy. Every resource counts for those who seek a serious challenge. I'm gonna go with adventurer like I would normally.
Rise and shine, rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate, without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh?
You do not need to hit your prisoners. Oh, there's a skeleton right there. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of...
Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And, trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists.
What?
So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
Oh! Okay. I was on my way to enlist in the army. Playstyle bonus 1, one-handed +3, slightly increases damage dealt with one-handed weapons. Two-handed +3, slightly, okay, blocking +3, heavy armor +3, athletics +3, which is, increases sprinting and swimming speed. I was hunting, archery +3, medium armor +3, athletics +3, evasion +3, sneak +3. I was avoiding the city guards trying to sell some goods. One-handed +3, archery +3, light armor +3, agility +3, sneak +3. I was seeking an ancient site of worship. I'm pretty sure this is the one I want. One-handed +3, light armor +3, magic +6, alchemy +3. And what does stay silent do? I guess you just don't get a bonus.
Yeah, you look like one of those half-starved druids who survived the Charred Conclave. We've picked almost all of you up from the forest by now, so there aren't many of you crooks left out there. So, you're a tree hugger then?
That's weird. The subtitles and what he said were completely different at the end of that sentence. Alchemy +9, cooking +3, blood transfusion. What is that? Can you let me see what blood transfusion does? You're not gonna let me, are you? No, I'd rather burn that tree down. Light armor +6, athletics +3, magic +3, burning ember. See, I can't. I'm gonna say no. Also, I kind of don't like him calling me a tree hunter.
Big talk, as always. Yeah, I've never seen you people do anything but fireworks and illusions. Not much use during a real fight.
It's kind of a jerk.
As is evident from you being in here rather than out there. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to start.
Start, what?
I've always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand. You're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them? There's just no excuse for the stench.
Like, this is too quiet. No, it's gonna be too
There
loud.
they are. Finally. I know. You've a million questions. But they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left.
Oh, I'm gonna
I'll
head right.
scout ahead.
Just to see what's over there. Oh! Why do I look like that? I look horrible. Oh my god. Disturbing. Just I grabbed the pails. The mysterious knight told me to find him deeper within the dungeon. And now he's naked. Ah. Oh, those are multiple weapon loadouts, I see. I don't need that. Ah, nice. Should go pantsless. But I probably shouldn't. And a broken area. Era. Crafting bridge out. Green is stamina, blue is mana, red is health. Oh. Some slight. Block, sprint. Heavy attack. Block. Hide weapon. Did he like break in from this way or anything over here? Oh my god, he totally killed that guy. Beautiful Liliana in the Chamber of Ecstasy. Oh, it's porn. Sir Osbert could not wait any longer. He shut the door behind him and jammed the latch home. In a few determined strides, he approached Liliana, capturing her lithe waist in a strong embrace. I was totally right, it's porn. Panting heavily with desire, he lifted her as if she weighed nothing and threw her on the bed. He set about conquering her lips, neck, and cleavage with hungry kisses. Liliana arched off the bed and moaned wantonly, which only spurred him on further. Sir Osbert tangled the fingers of his right hand in Liliana's golden locks. Why is this so long? And with his left he loosened the lacings of her bodice. After he finally managed to unlace it, his eyes were met with the rousing sight of Liliana's voluptuous body. He took her love apples into his hands, feeling them rise and fall with her quickening breath. He caressed them for a while, but soon his hands started wandering down her body to lift her skirt and petticoat. Liliana's lips tasted like the sweetest cherries. Sir Osbert couldn't help but cling to them as his fingers slipped between the alabaster columns. How far are you going with this? Of her lips. Liliana's knees spread invitingly, and without hesitation, almost as if they had a mind of their own, Sir Osbert pushed down his pants and took out the weapon a man uses to lay love siege. He aimed his enormous back at the opening of her case and began the attack. Okay, yeah. That's gotta be worth something, right? Moonshine. Needs a lockpick. Ooh. Can I take this arrow? Yep. In his face. Cooking for the Resistant, Part 1. Simple recipes from simple ingredients. This bullshit's been going on forever. Author Milreed Auntie Reseal. Not everyone has refined taste buds, and that's perfectly fine. I'm Auntie Milreed, here with simple recipes for those who prefer straightforward flavors. For moderate hunger, try Beggar's Fare, a staple for folks like you. Just boil groats and oats in bubbling water. Yes, it must bubble. Another option is mashed potatoes. She didn't say when to stop! Another option is mashed potatoes. Peel them thinly if you're handy with a knife, or skip peeling altogether. Boil for about 20 minutes. Drain, please don't drink the water, and mash with a touch of milk, but not too much. You want creamy, not watery. Simple, satisfying, and shame-free. Fish soup. This is a terrible drawing. Ooh, some lockpicks. Good. So, what is lockpicking like in this game? Is this cabinet needs lockpicking? Oh yeah, that's right. It's the same as Skyrim. There we go. Boing. There. That's good. Now, perhaps I should... not expect. It's just... Ooh. Is that a trail of blood? What the hell am I looking at there? The 7 Commandments. 1. First came the prophet, then came the word is sacred. 2. The Pope, his cardinals, and his priests received the word is the way. 3. We are all brothers and sisters starving for the word is sustenance. Are these aren't really commandments. 4. Together in holy suffering we walk the pilgrim's path, the word is our strength. 5. We repent by facing the trial of the plague, the word is our cure. 6. The priests clad in red guide us towards grace. The word is salvation. 7. There are no other sanctities, only the prophet's word and the will of the Red Church. Do not doubt your faith, and you will be rewarded. I don't need to read it again. Why are there 3 copies of this book? Okay. Yeah, it's a little stuttery for me. Yeah, can I fix that somehow? The options are low or high? Only effect after restart. Hi, Ave Preety 342. Come in this room. Is there anything in here that I stop taking pails, Alex? I'm trying to see if there's anything in here. Is that first? Oh wait, what's this say? Videssa, age unknown, female, Kings Road, red death stage 2. That's why I look horrible. Severe skin lesions notably visible on the face and hands. Further screening tests are required. Strict protective measures must be enforced. Were you just yeah, you were talking to me. You're so quiet. I sometimes can't tell if you're talking to me or not. Hi. Aw, you're adorable. Brother Adamus will fix this hole in about a week. Please leave it be until then. Was there one over here? No. Oh, there's a person in there. Is that him? Ethan, 16, male. Huanok? Red Death Stage 4. Though the body remains in relatively good condition, despite the 4th stage of the plague, the patient's mind is a shambles. It seems that the mind is the first to die. We'll need to observe what happens next. Is he already dead? Treatment records. 1. The patient is mentally stable, though physical symptoms of the Red Death persist. I've started applying small doses of black henbane to his skin and asked him to keep a dream journal. 2. Progress is strong, but he panics easily. I'll introduce a mild calming agent to help him relax and open his mind without fear. 3. The patient's mental state is worse than expected. Upon waking, he either becomes briefly catatonic or curls up, muttering. 4. The patient is now fully catatonic, unresponsive, unmoving, not eating. Death seems the only mercy left. I'll conduct an autopsy to seek possible brain changes. There must be something to learn here. Ramblings of a weary mind. 1. The dark nights here are endless. Everything breathes and calls crisply. A red monk came and put fire in my chest, but I knew it was a good thing. 2. The first and only king visited me the night before. Arthur wept, then reached to me with his hands, not 2, but 4, never closer to the king's grace. Then he disappeared. 3. The bleeding heart of the plague beats in frantic despair. 1, 2, 1, 2. I hear its rhythm from behind the wall. I know it. I feel it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Organic machinery that created this place and these people. Put your ears to the walls and listen. 1, 2, 1, 2. Listen. dark. Oh, poor Ethan. I don't want to go in there. Ah, crap. Oh, my thief skill. Okay. Tap block right before the enemy attacks. The enemy attack lands to execute a parry. A successful parry prevents all damage and drains a hefty amount of the enemy's stamina. Important. Unless you have a shield in your offhand, parrying is unavailable when you have spells equipped. Okay. That's fine. Enemy stamina. Most enemies have a stamina bar displayed beneath their health bar. When their stamina, why do I feel like I'm stuttering on that word, is fully drained, they enter a staggered state, becoming vulnerable to your attacks until their stamina regenerates. Look at that.
My wounds make me stronger.
Just whack him. Oh, he's died. Alright. Is that a... Yep, that is a brain. I shouldn't take everything, but I really, really want to. No, thank you. Game was just saved. Anyway, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to look at this. Yeah. Look much different. They're not. Damn, I have a lot of stuff now. Yeah, I know. I have the stuff. I picked it up myself. This tunnel is scheduled to be filled and secured. Stay clear to avoid tampering with it. Oh. There's a hole in the ground. Alright, this one's Ethan's, yeah. This tunnel... this lock seems to be broken. Can you get over there or something? Like, by jumping? You can! Huh. Cool. Just read it. Why am I the only one here? It's the 7 commandments again. There's a note down. Note written in blood. To anyone who finds this note, you need to run. Before they start your treatment, it makes you realize you need to gnaw your own legs off. I promise that you are not sick, and even if you are, they will not cure you. Save yourself, as I did. I stole a small glass jar when they weren't looking, broke it into tiny shards, and swallowed them all. Soon I will be free! Oh, God. That's, a version of free I would like to avoid, if possible. Okay, so this is the... Oh. This is full of books that I cannot get. God damn it, I want to read! Helga. 73 male burrow, Red Death Stage 1. The fevers brought on by the Red Death have left a lasting mark on the patient's mind. He is plagued by numerous visions. Mood changes occur from emotional indifference to religious and ecstatic rapture, leading to foretelling doom. Observe. Would you like to be free?
Drip. Drip.
Ooh.
Drip. Do you hear
Fucked
it?
up.
Soon the king will return. I told the priests. They laughed. But they'll soon see for themselves. Drip. 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 The storm is gathering.
What are you talking about?
At last, the age of resurrections shall end, and then the once and future king will return.
This world is a hell of a lot darker than the actual book, The Once and Future King by T.H. White.
I cannot wait to behold his radiance. Drip after drip. With each drop,
Ow!
it gets closer and closer. None of us are free. We are all bound, all bound. And to go? No. I don't want to. I found my place to await the king. You can go if you want, but you won't get far. We are all bound. All bound. Drip after drip. Closer and closer.
Okay. Was not successful in getting that guided. Where does this go? Ooh. Go into this room? Yeah. So that's I'll let it. It's. I had a feeling since I saw the 2 holes that it was probably just. Can I? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can I look at this one? I don't think I did. Lisa, 20, female, Little Grove, Red Death Stage 3, plague progression has stopped? After prolonged exposure to concentrated weirdness, the patient's body has undergone severe alterations. The mutations, however, may have halted the progression of the disease. Hold for observation. After 4 weeks, proceed with disposal. Yeah, they're not trying to cure anybody. Yo, Lisa, you want to get out of here? How old is the name Lisa? Because I just don't sense that it would be old enough for this.
Do you see what a miracle I am?
You're not much of a
Healed.
miracle.
Healed.
You look very sick.
I am no longer sick. The depths, filled with the weirdness. Oh, and a chamber. It was rather dreadful, I must admit.
Okay.
They left me here for some time. I can't quite remember. I felt everything within me turn inside out, then settle back into place once more. I thought I was dying, but now all is well. The worst is behind me.
They're gonna kill you! Can I help
You
you?
don't need to help me. The Red Priests already did.
No, they didn't.
They cured me. Thanks to them, I feel just fine now.
Literally read the note outside your door.
I hope the same fate awaits you and you'll no longer suffer. Have a nice day, kind lady.
Those controls are... How long are they gonna stay up there, do you think? Like storage space? Alright. Ooh. Old letter, my dear Ephir, I have finally arrived at the island asylum and have received my preliminary medical exam. Father Vaughn said that my symptoms point to the very early stages of the Red Death, and that I did very well to come here of my own will. He promised to do everything in his power to help me, and to make sure our son, I write son because I can feel the truth of that with each heartbeat, Ephir, oh no, is born healthy. I know you had doubts about me coming here, but I really am of good cheer. I will keep you up to date on my progress. I hope to see you soon. I love you and miss you very much. Forever yours, Catherine. P.S. I'm thinking of the name Llewellyn. How do you like it? Oh, this poor woman. This letter never left. New quest from that. Those are onions? They don't look like onions. Or like... Ooh. Clothing. Oh, God. Come on, guys. This is much darker than Oblivion. Nothing in here. Yeah. Out of habit, I just wanted to hit Alt to see to highlight items. Ah! Oh god, he can leap! Oh, come on. Where do I... Oh, what do my statuses mean? Is there a place to see my statuses? Character. Status. Optimal dash. What does that mean? Defines how many times you can dash in a row without any penalties. Red Death. You are sick and will soon die. There is no cure for the Red Death. Thank you. I'm getting sneaked just from all this freaking lock picking. Practicality? Yeah, what do these look like? I just want to see them. These two have armor to them. Interesting. Soon. Yeah, that thing of controls is right on top of part of the UI. Who did I just kill for the second time? He was already dead. Brother Ambrosius' body is being prepared for his funeral, which will take place in 1 week. Please await the arrival of the Red Shields to handle any remaining dangers. Do not enter, do not touch. He came out on his own. Oh, no god! There's more. Oh god, these guys are really actually... I think fire would set them on fire! Oh no, I'm gonna die! Yep. Would, last checkpoint. It has been saving. See where that save was. Oh, right then. Okay. Oh, hey, finally that went away! Ah! I think I missed both of them on that. Ah. god. Well, I got that guy. Okay, there we go. Oh god. Okay. Well, that would be would have been handier to know earlier. Anything else in here? Oh, that wants to hurt me. Try to see if my health comes back on its own at all. Hard. Okay, I will take it just because I'm thinking it might be worth something. Same thing with fish oil. Autopsy report. Subject 17. I drilled a burr hole in the left temporal lobe. Those are two terms that I'm surprised that you know. Burr hole and temporal bone. But still temporal. I don't know. Maybe that it's much older than I think. Revealing a skull filled with thick, coagulated blood. After draining using Morgane's cut, I sawed through the cerebral falx, severed nerves, and the brainstem, then removed the brain. Why? Its abnormal shape suggested internal swelling. Incisions were made in the venous sinuses, and the base of the skull was left intact. Finally, the brain was placed in alcohol and cedar oil for further study. Okay, gross. More space in here than I thought it would be. It's a person. Experiments on these people. Oh wait, I walked right by a body. Didn't even notice that guy. And there's another body. I like wearing the clothes of my enemies. What is monster? Lose 7 health. The heart gives me health and increases max stamina? That is weird. Is that it restores 3 health per second over 10 seconds? Let's see. Yes. It wasn't clear from that description. Ugh. Am I missing? I feel like I'm... Oh no, that's not what I wanted. What was the button to dash? Oh, it's 1. They're just Just die already. Alright, I definitely need to... Room of Weirdness Remedies. Handle the afflicted with great care, for their suffering may one day become your own. Record every detail. The smallest note may determine life or death. Damn it. Damn it! Experimental treatment report. I received 3 patients with mild red death symptoms and tested a new treatment using weird beast bone meal. Patient 1 had typhoid, not red death. I burned the body. Patient 2. By day 3, she acted erratically, scratching, pulling her hair, and screaming. By day 5, she nearly broke free before her heart failed. Her autopsy may yield more insights. Patient 3. Little effect. The disease progresses at the usual pace, but his mind is clear. I'll continue observing. Conclusion. Despite mixed results, I don't consider the treatment a failure. If adverse effects are reduced, this could be closer to a cure. No, these brains are just sitting out. A little disturbing. Stop me from picking them up, but... Well, he wants me to go over there. It's over here. Notes on weirdness mutations. 1. The mutational changes are not significant, although they span the internal organs. The heart enlarged to the size of 2 adult fists, increased pulmonary function, etc. Among the contents of the stomach are remains of undigested human flesh, most probably belonging to the deceased, visible bite marks on his arms. 2. Mutation area overall. The amalgamation of human and porcine internal organs. A 2-chambered stomach with significantly increased capacity. Gross. And an unnatural tissue fusing the hooves with the body. What? The heads joined together in shape worse than any nightmare. Did you put a pig in there with him? Did you do that? Drowner tongue? It's huge. How big is a drowner? Is that a drowner? I think I can block it, but I think we should just go around. Somewhat reminding me of Grimdawn on the experimentation. Oh my god, whoever's fucking... Yeah, that is where I just came in. Okay. Someone has car alarm going off. constantly. I want to murder them. Is that a child? Oh god. What is wrong with these people? Big glass bottle. Father Vaughn's notes. Subject 37. Oh no, it's Catherine. So that child is her child, and that child, she was pregnant when she got there. That child looks like it might be 5 by the size of its skeleton. Catherine Gustard, female, 22, constitution, short, skinny, 7 months pregnant, typical of Red Death, pale red spots on the face, neck, and arms, cause of death, childbirth. Exposure to the weirdness might have altered the woman's psyche, anger outbursts, melancholia. As for physical alteration, the fetus seemed to be much more affected by the weirdness than the mother, as if it absorbed it all. After the first standard session, the fetus started to grow rapidly. After the second session, its mass had tripled. It needed to be extracted from the womb. The mother did not survive the procedure. The torso and head of the fetus were unnaturally overgrown, but its limbs were weak and flabby. Despite its monstrous appearance, it turned out to be of good viability. More research on subject 38 to follow. Oh my god. So, she wasn't here for, like, several well, I mean, she is here several years at least, based on the skeleton, but she died relatively quickly while she was here. Poor woman. Pickaxe? Yeah, take that. Handy. Did I finish? Oh. Oh! Oh shit! Ah! No, why do I still have my pickaxe out?
We'll send you into the abyss.
I keep doing that.
Death is certain.
Okay. Wish I had a healing spell. He did not notice me. Can I sneak up on this guy and kill him? Oh,
Be on
no.
guard.
I keep hitting the wrong button.
For your sins. The prophet wants you
Eventually I will get the hand of this. I will stop fucking trying to crouch. So I was not able to sneak up on him all the way. There's a person in there. Is that a healing spell? I bet it is. Ah, causes bleed. That's what blood transfusion does. Okay. Okay, see, this is why I needed to know what these were before. Brother Ogday's prayer. Kai, grant that my body and mind resist the influence of the Red Death in this mission I now undertake. Let the word guide my steps with strength and resilience against the plague I seek to shield our people from. May those I encounter believe in the sincere intentions of our church. This is my humble plea, Brother Ogday. Brother Fabius's prayer. Blessed Kai, through whom the word flows within me, grant that my mission in the place called Kanak be met with success, health, and divine inspiration. Grant me the strength to aid the people of Avalon. What? What? Ah! You need to learn how to jump on my lap a little better than that, because that was painful for both of us. Poor girl. She went to her food bowl. Oh, I'm sorry, Mindy. Grant me the strength to aid the people of Avalon, touched as they are by the specter of doom. This is my humble plea, Brother Fabius. Brother Cyril's prayer. Kai, guide me with thy word among the flock which must be brought back to the threshold of thy sacred fold, so that they may know grace, hear the beating of the bleeding heart of the plague, and contribute to our divine mission. This is my humble plea, Brother Cyril. Brother Gondor's prayer. This plea appears older than the others. The time of fire and reckoning is upon us, the time to cleanse the land of the vermin defiling it. Let all druids burn. Kai, let thy word guide us to every den where these wretches hide. Let this land be healed through flame. This is my humble plea, Father Gondor. Brother Cassian's prayer. Kai, today I pray for the healing of your church, for the severance of all rotten fruit from our holy institution. Bye, Lily! Let pure intent flow through us all. Let the word guide and strengthen the priests who have stayed. This is my humble plea, Brother Cassian. I will kill all of you if you attempt to kill me, though. Brother Cirrus, 33 male, Island Asylum, Red Death Stage 5. Self-experimentation wants to know the patient's perspective. The aim is to gather knowledge about the stimuli our patients experience. Treat like a common patient. And yet, his area is much nicer than everybody else's. Can I not? Okay.
Who's there? Forgive me, but my eyes fail me these days.
You're crazy.
You shouldn't be here.
Who are you?
I am Brother Sirius. Your question suggests that you are not one of the Red Priests. Did you escape your cell? You really should have stayed there. We can't let the plague spread any further. Although, I understand.
You want to try again? You understand what?
All of it. The patience. The madness around.
Where'd you go? She, like, disappeared.
Somewhere along the way, we lost ourselves. The mission to find a cure became a burden.
Is that why you're, like, just doing whatever the fuck you want to these people?
I can't tell who you are, but I'm so sorry for all that we've done. It's a shame, but when you're fighting a losing battle, sometimes there's just no other way.
Why are you locked up?
When I discovered that I'd fallen ill, I asked to be placed in a cell. I sought to understand the experiments from the patient's perspective. To learn which stimuli provoke the strongest reactions. And I also wanted to equip my brothers with new tools for their work.
You don't look well. It looks like your illness has progressed quite far.
4th stage, if I'm not mistaken. We've identified 6, so I'm not far from my end. The 1st stage is the most treacherous, when the symptoms are almost invisible. But that's when the disease spreads fastest. It was the same with me.
Sounds a bit like Alex's facial tics. I made it basically detectable at the beginning. Hi, Purple Tiger. What are you doing in Mexico? You vacationing?
From the 2nd to 4th stages, the symptoms become visible. Fever, tooth loss, painful sores, festering wounds that won't heal. The last 2 stages are visceral, the worst possible. The victim's insides burn up, turning to mush.
That's terrible.
The brain starts to die, and the body becomes a mindless shell. That's what's ahead of me.
Do you lose your hair? Because I have not lost mine. Do the Red Priests really cure the Red Death? No, they
We've
don't.
had some success, treating it up to the 4th stage. But it's still a gamble.
Based on what I read around this dungeon, you have not had much success.
Sometimes we manage to push the disease from stage 3 back to stage 1, only to see it jump to stage 5 as soon as treatment stops. We believe that with the weirdness, we could eliminate this randomness.
How would the weirdness cure the Red Death?
The weirdness, my child, is pure potential.
Didn't Arthur and Merlin,
Theory.
like, get rid of the weirdness? Did the Red Death come because they got rid of it? But I thought it was coming back because Arthur is dead. It sounds like maybe the weirdness is a problem. Maybe.
In practice, we tried to direct its power where we needed it most. The effects, shall we say, varied.
You mean like the person who became pig-like? Well, I hope you're having fun visiting your in-laws.
May the
Because we're done
prophet's
talking.
word be a safe haven for you. I'm sorry. So sorry.
That's what he says. Just trying to see if there's anything on his desk. Doesn't seem like there's anything in here for me besides that conversation. Oh, I should rest. There's definitely stuff here for me. I did not want to take the plate. That's okay. The encyclical of the second pope. Yet many are unruly, corrupt, and indolent, though they claim to know... Wait a minute. These are all priests, including the guards. But I found porn. Though they claim to know the prophet, their deeds betray them. Their minds are sullied, and the prophet sees all. As punishment, their skin is marred by red marks, festering and flaking. The Red Death not only claims their lives, but damns their souls. What a dick. It's just illness. Yet hope remains for the impure. The prophet declares, renounce unruliness, dishonesty, and indolence. Embrace my word in your heart, and your soul will be purified as mine was. The prophet warns, trust in my disciples as you trust in me. To harm them is to harm me, and you will be punished accordingly. Okay, so you know how the cleanliness is next to godliness, and then, like, the idea that disease is a punishment for sin and everything? A lot of religions, including Christianity, had a bunch of rules that were sins, you know, like if you committed them, but they were also unclean practices that spread disease. So it was a really good way of saying, hey, if you do these things, you will be unclean. Literally the word they use, lest ye be unclean. So, like, that association is really old, but it's really more like, these things make people sick, don't do them. Maybe if they're associated with, metaphysical bad, people won't do them. Is there more in there, or? Yeah, that's what I say. Take your single tomato. You guys just don't have a lot of supplies in here. Oh, there's a dude in there. Is he gonna notice me? Through the door? I'm just curious if he does or not. Does not, apparently. This guy's blind. Or the door is a lot more solid developmentally. By which I mean software developmentally. Is there anything else? I think so. The way I came in. What's this note say? To Brother Sefton. Venerable Brother Sefton, I would like to remind you of what I have mentioned numerous times before, namely that the alchemical station should be cleaned after each use, especially when you are so careless with caustic and toxic substances. That was hard to say. I also recommend that you refresh your elementary knowledge about the ingredients of a healing concoction. Those are alcohol and sage, not poisonous plants and herbs. If this kind of negligence continues, I will be forced to ask Father Vaughn to revoke your privilege to use the laboratory. May the word of the prophet be your grace. Brother Aaron. Hey, Lily. It requires the key. I don't need the key. I think I can go around the other way. This is how I can get to it. Do they? Because I'm just stealing your health.
Heretic!
Okay. Wasn't expecting that. But I forgot. I read it that it has those same things, those corpses look like the same corpses that are in, what's it? Skyrim. I read that this has cinematic deaths, but I forgot about it. Muron's method of separating the mind. Examining the old in search of the new, author Elder Brother Uric. Chapter 1. Though often dismissed, Priest Muron of the Holy's methods, recorded during King Arthur's reign, offer crucial insights on the separation of the mind. His text, albeit old in old language, is valuable for understanding abstraction practices. Despite Muron's immersion in druidic rituals, he scorned their quackery and wisely retained their valuable knowledge. This discernment, alongside his contempt for past masters, makes Muron's work indispensable, revealing useful druidic observations while discarding the rest. Muron insisted that the subjects must understand and feel the Red Priest's procedures. If they lose consciousness, revival is essential. Partial anesthesia is allowed if they can still see. To extend usefulness of a promising subject, tend to any life-threatening wounds. A little awful. You guys are just murdering people and torturing them. I think you're really trying to cure anybody. Just assume that... Oh, there's the letter. I can't remember what I was going to say. It is time, my brothers, you cry, woe is us. We escaped death only for it to follow us here to Avalon. But I say, all is not lost. We have been delivered to our salvation, to the one place where we can fight the Red Death and win. For Avalon holds what our homelands did not, the weirdness. Many see the weirdness as a curse, but I believe... What is that sound? Lily, what are you doing? But I believe it's our path to survival. We must not fear it, we must welcome it. This can heal us. Seek the edge of the weirdness, embrace it, let it cure our afflictions. To the brave and the faithful, spread the word. Prepare your tools, cast out doubt and fear, and open your minds to the weirdness as our saving grace. I just read it. I hope these brains are worth something. the history of the island asylum, and then the prophet instructed her disciples, go to the marshes where those marked by the plague await death, aid them build an asylum, and keep peace for their bodies and souls. As long as my teachings live in your hearts, so shall I. Upon her last breath, her acolytes buried her on the Isle of the Dead, then went to the dark morass to build a lazaret, as she commanded. One day, King Arthur heard a voice from the prophet's tomb. Opening the coffin, he found not bones, but a beautiful woman seemingly taken by death in peaceful slumber. Then her words resounded. Arthur, the plague is a trial for all. My disciples braved the marshes, preaching humbly, yet asked nothing in return. I asked for a place worthy of their sacrifice. Arthur granted her request, directing Morgaine to vacate the four-dweller ruins on the Isle of the Dead for the Red Priest to continue their service. What weird is going on here? So in case you didn't take the other one, you get it. Okay. Oh, he's still alive.
You're not one of them.
Nope.
Please, free me.
I'll get you out of these chains.
That's not the kind of freedom I'm asking for.
Oh, you want me to kill you?
There's no saving me now. Even if I could escape, I'd only be putting others at risk. You have to kill me. And when it's done, please, take my tags to the Horns of the South. Let Fergus know I didn't run.
Who's Fergus?
He's the quartermaster of the Horns of the South. It's a keep. If you make it out,
Side
you
quest?
should be able to see its lighthouses from the beach.
You know, I'm also sick. Alright, I understand your pain. Close your eyes.
Thank you. May the All-Mother bless you.
Do I actually have to kill him? What did I do? And I think he just killed him. Yeah. Well. Oh, it's an alchemy station. Oh, the whole thing is an alchemy station. Okay, I see. Alright. Mead. Sage. What does this one require? You can use, like, any alcohol, I guess. These potions. Yeah, I'm just basically following the trail of bodies because that's where the...
Sage and alcohol. It's the simplest recipe. I can't believe I have to keep repeating myself.
You know how the young ones are. They dream of dissecting Four Dwellers, yet they can't remember the basics.
Before you build a castle, you must first know how to fling a shed together.
I agree. The fundamentals are essential. But the world is moving forward. And the young are eager to make their mark as quickly as possible.
It got
Any
cut off.
novice who can't remember the recipe for a basic healing potion has no business near our patients.
Absolutely. It wouldn't be wise or beneficial to our patients. Brewing a simple healing potion doesn't require advanced training.
So... who those guys are. Is there one? Not yet. Let's see. Now, how can I switch between these? Still don't know. Which way do I want to go versus which way do I not want to go? Definitely not that way, I guess. I always find it uncomfortable when they tell me I need to name my saves because I'm like, ah, what do I say?
Stay alert. I'm not afraid to suffer. You're no match for me.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? Oh my god! There's another one! Ah! Okay, I definitely need to take a potion. What is this one? I don't know what that was. I took it! Small mana potion. Blood, Hearts, and Guts, The Alchemy of Viscera. Author Siolmund the Scarlet. An alchemist worth their craft must embrace the visceral. There is no greater power than the lifeblood freshly torn from a creature's chest cavity. The viscera contain strength unmatched by any plant, no matter how sacred. Trees neither feel nor fight. They lack the instincts that create true potency, the rage of a cornered beast, its will to survive. These produce the strongest ingredients for potions that can push humans beyond their limits. I mean, I suppose there's tons of adrenaline. Those who work only with delicate herbs refuse to acknowledge this primal truth. Alchemy binds us to the creatures we hunt, transforming fear into fury and awakening the beast within. To reject this is to deny alchemy's essence. It's through blood and viscera that we transcend our fragile natures, wielding potions forged from the raw, unyielding power of life itself. Potion, potion, potion. That's it. Sort of like, yeah, I need big potions. I can cook food! Undercooked food. Well, why was it undercooked? Were you just on that vanity? You know Missy's urn is on that. Please don't, like, knock that off or something. So far, I'm just making undercooked food. Groats and oats. Poultry stew. I finally made something. Can't do that. Venison stew. Increased my cooking by quite a bit there. Wait, what the fuck just happened? Alchemy station. What is this? Bloodsucker potion. Increases life steal by 10% for 20 seconds. Cannot do it because I need more blood clot. I can't make it. Okay. Good. Stuff spoiled me. Brain. Oh god! What is... Wait a minute. Wait, wait. Why can't I... Wait, why am I unarmed? Why? Why was I unarmed? Oh! Oh! Okay. Just, I wasn't expecting a dude to be over there. Someone had, yeah. So many dead people. There is the front of this. It was worth finding out. Mistake me. Wait, who's this? Am I not sure where I need to go? And I want to go everywhere but where I'm supposed to go first. Oh my god, okay. Well, that explains where this goes. Okay. And there's a path over there. Okay. Where's this go? I think it... I'm not sure. Let's see. I came from over here. Yeah. Where? Yeah, God, this stutters so much. Especially when I can tell it's like loading space. Oh! Oh, that's him. Okay. Well then let's just keep looking around. I was trying to hit him. If that's where they want me to go. Let's... this way first. Does this take me? This is a bit of a maze. It's really dark over here. I see some white, but I swear I'm hearing whispering. Like all the time. Data, 43 female, white field, red day, death stage 5, severe disability due to nerve damage and muscular atrophy. In the event of an emergency procedure, follow enhanced protective measures to ensure the safety of all brothers involved.
You're not a priest. Get out of here. Go away before they see you with me.
What's up? I want to help you.
There's nothing wrong with me anymore. The priests cured me, you see. I just need a few days to recover, and then I'll be able to go home.
So the priest just lying to these people? You don't look cured.
I look much better already. In a few days, you won't even see a trace of the illness.
My mistake.
See? I don't need your help.
Alright. Oh. You're gonna die. Eon, 55 to 60, male, Ross-free, Red Death Stage 2. Severed anterior part of the frontal lobe didn't affect the progression of the Red Death symptoms. This patient is prone to self-harm. Yeah, because you broke his brain. The cell is open, you can go now.
Can go now. Now.
What? Hey, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Hear me.
He can clearly hear me, but can he understand me? What have you done to yourself? Greedy silence. I like that subtitle. It's like fighting. James fighting to stay alive. Oh. Surja, 32, female, picked. Red Death stage. No visible signs of Red Death like skin discoloration, inflammation, or fever. The subject exhibits visible signs of weirdness mutation, specifically the presence of horn-like growths on the head. Subject deceased transported for disposal. I see potion in there. Damn it. Thought I had that one. Damn it! Damn it! There we go. So pity. Pictish experiment subject first note. Patient record Surja, female picked approximately 30 years old, found among the diseased in Huron-Nak. Red Death stage under observation, suspected innate immunity. Experiment 1. It seems Kai has blessed us. We've never had a Pictish patient before. She was found in a village with a severe outbreak, but shows no symptoms, not even early ones. Brother Crispus has ordered observation, but what if she never falls ill? Experiment 2. The patient exhibits visible mutations from the weirdness. The horns on her head are remarkable. I wish she'd be more cooperative. Surely she holds knowledge we lack. I've tried to persuade her, but she remains defiant. Why? Lives are at stake. She called us children stumbling in the dark. So why won't she help us? Because you are holding her captive. Pictish experiment subject. Second note. Experiment 3. We attempted to introduce the Red Death by injecting her with blood from a stage 5 patient. This caused a violent initial reaction, but after 3 days with basic healing potions, she stabilized and shows no symptoms. She's less of a patient and more of a subject, and I'm conflicted about that. You should be. You're holding her against her will. Experiment 4. Brother Crispus took her away 2 days ago. I worried she wouldn't return, but she's back, and he seems thrilled, citing her innate response to the weirdness as ready to proceed. He forbade me from documenting it. Sirja seems quieter. I should check on her. Why are the notes in Sirja's cell? Hey, there's a person in it. Oh wait, that's that path I saw before. I should just take that path then. White buttons up here. Yeah, it's fighting me. So, where is that path? Let's see if I remember it. I'm glad I came back in here. Totally just missed looting all of those areas. Good job, Alex. Probably was distracted when I was attacked. I think we're gonna save soon and then stop. This is definitely more what I was looking for than Elder Scrolls, even though it's a Scrolls-like. We're alive. Brother Cassian.
I've already told you everything, I swear. Wait, you're not... You're a prisoner. Go. Escape while you still can.
Everything you say. I'm listening.
You want to know about our failure? There's nothing left to say. We can't help you anymore. Run. Run away from here.
Tell me about your
We
failure.
wanted a better asylum. Something better than we had under Vaughn's control. He's the one responsible for the torture. For the sick experiments.
A better
We really
asylum?
wanted to help those people. We wanted to improve their condition. But we knew with Father Vaughn in charge, nothing would change. We wanted to get rid of him, poison him. But somehow he found out. At least about me. I'm not sure about the others. I never said anything about them.
The changes you wanted sound good. It's a shame it didn't work out.
A shame, yes. Maybe we waited too long. We knew Vaughn was a madman, but we were afraid. We didn't know how many supported his methods. Turns out it was only a few, but it was enough.
You can escape, the way is clear.
No, I won't make it. Besides, they threw me into a cell that once held a patient in the final stages of the disease. I'm probably sick already.
Oh.
Go. Don't worry about me. I'm not worth it.
Poor guy. Not going to walk with that. You could have gotten out, by the way. There's this big ass hole over here. Yeah, the tutorial things just don't want to go away. They don't advance. Right. That's what this is. Okay, I'm gonna save, and, still in the dungeon. Call that good for this. I like how it's called The Great Escape, like that movie. I did not escape yet. Maybe I will come back to this. I already like it. I already like it better than Oblivion or Skyrim. I like its story too. I just wish it looked a little better. Which, by the way, I kind of have picked out a replacement PC, but currently I can't buy it. I have to wait. So I have a bunch of like expenses going on. So I have to wait a couple of months. So it's gonna be August, and it's gonna be a CPU and GPU upgrade. So hopefully, like things like Claire, Obscure, and Tainted Grail, Hogwarts Legacy, they all run better. I hope so. So let's talk schedule. Book club is June 28th. The book is Ender's Game by Orson Stockard. That's on Alex's Book Circle on Rumble, 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's a Saturday. You can be on that live stream with me if you read the book and you ask to be on the live stream. In the links below, there's a link to buy my novel. There is a link to tip me. If you tip me, it gets me getting that computer sooner. What? I wake you up? God, you're adorable. There's a link to join my Discord. There's a link to join my locals, and if you join my locals as a paying member, you get access to exclusive stuff, like the exclusive live streams on Sundays, plus exclusive stuff only available on locals. And now the schedule for the week. I didn't really need to do that. Tomorrow, nothing. Saturday, Darkest Dungeon. Sunday at noon, Hogwarts Legacy exclusive live stream. Monday, Cyberpunk 2077. There will be no rerun that day for Cyberpunk because I have a dental appointment. Tuesday is Baldur's Gate 3, the Genevieve playthrough. And then Wednesday is Myst 3 Exile. Again, no rerun that day because I have another appointment. And then Thursday at noon, Hogwarts Legacy rerun, and that should be the schedule for the week. next weekend, not this upcoming weekend, but next weekend, I am not streaming at all. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, no live streams, because I am going to the Phoenix Fan Fusion, which is Phoenix's version of Comic-Con. Used to be called Comic-Con until San Diego Comic-Con sued them. So it's essentially the same thing. But yeah, I'm gonna go to that instead of live streaming. I'm probably gonna be there like all day. That's everything for the week. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Merch. Yeah. Check out my new shop at cafepress.com/AlexofAllTrades for all kinds of products with my face on them.